مجمعا حكوميا وسط مدينة غزة، وقبل قليل تم إطلاق. نعم، هذه غارة بالقرب من، ربما استمعتم إلى هذه الغارة في
نعم.
المبنى الذي يظهر الآن في الصورة، وهو تم يعني إبلاغ يعني أحد الآن. محمود لازم ننزل الصوت يا محمود راح.
نعم، أتمنى أن تكون بخير عدنان. فعلا يبدو أن يكون هناك طلقات تحذيرية وقصف المبنى بالكامل. إذن قصف إسرائيلي في قطاع غزة لبرج الشروق كما أفاد مراسلنا قبل.
Israel has carried out airstrikes in the Gaza Strip after rockets were fired from the Palestinian-controlled territory. The Israeli military said it shot down 5 of the devices. The other landed in a field. The rocket attacks came after a deadly Israeli raid in the occupied West Bank on Wednesday. 11 Palestinians were killed in Nablus. Our Middle East correspondent Tom Bateman reports.
Another day of death and bloodshed in Nablus. The worst this city has seen since the depths of this conflict 2 decades ago.
Hundreds gather at a funeral march for the 6 Palestinians killed in an Israeli raid that lasted several hours.
It's a sad day here in Qu' village, south of the occupied West Bank, as family members and people in the village mourn the death of 7-year-old Rayyan Sleiman. This is his room. He used to live here with his 2 older brothers. He was supposed to turn 8 next month.
Dozens of Palestinians were wounded during the raid, but ambulances weren't able to reach many of those in critical condition. While the injured Palestinians remained unattended, helicopters were used to evacuate soldiers hurt.
This is a note with the map of Palestine, with the flag of Palestine that he's written. It says, "I love you, my homeland."
Came here looking for children. Can you tell me what happened?
They were going in all directions, just looking for any child they could find.
Too much.
He was sitting here when the soldiers entered the house. The soldiers started yelling at him, so he ran away. The soldier shouted at him that he's the stone thrower.
Say that even if children were throwing stones, what harm would a 7-year-old cause to soldiers who are armed to their teeth? They say that the main goal that Israel wants is to instill fear and control amongst Palestinians living under military occupation.
Gaza, because it's his real home. I want him to feel like he's safe in his home. Seeing the buildings fall down and seeing the water, seeing people like this is not safe. I get scared from dark. I don't like the darkness. So when the electric turns off, I don't like it. It scares me. We always try to be together because if we get together, that will be the best thing because we can still see each other when we go to heaven.
دائما تتمنى لي كل خير وتدفعني دائما أكون الأفضل كل شيء. أتذكر مرة بالمدرسة كنا كلنا أصحابنا البنات والشباب بالصف بالحصة عم ندرس، دخلوا الجنود علينا فجأة وخلونا نترك كل شيء على الطاولة.
This 6-year-old girl in Gaza was buried under rubble for 7 hours. An Israeli airstrike blew apart her home. She was reunited with her father in the hospital.
اللحظات الأخيرة إني أنا كنت أنا وزوجتي قاعدين في الصالون وعمال بننيم البنات. عددهم 3 بنات وولدين. حطناهم في غرفة آمنة ربما إنه يكون في قصف في الشارع يكونوا بعيدين عنه.
That attack on May 16th killed Susie Eshkuntana's mother and 4 siblings. Israel says the airstrikes are targeting militant group Hamas, but 58 children have been among the 192 Palestinian casualties as of May 17th.
As you can hear now, the raids are directly targeting the tower.
So that people will hear the British version of news.
news. There were no radios, no electricity, no telephones in Gaza. Imagine that. No telephones. There was one telephone in the school. If you wanted to phone somebody, you had to go to the school and pay shilling, 5 PSers.
ايش معني؟ هلا في صوت طيارة خفيشة العبي خفيش خلاص تعال خلاص يا سارة خلاص يا
بكت بكى ولا واحد عمره بكى مش عارف لهم ايش بدهم فيه الاحتلال ايش بدهم فيه انهم يقتلوهم هو شو عملهم قتلهم مش عارف ايش النار
هاي بيعملوا عرس اهدوا تعالي هذا عرس
Jihad, martyrdom, sacrifice, there is no idea of peace there. So 1.3 million Palestinian children have absolutely no idea what peace with Israel will look like. And we
every day, every single day.
She would make bread.
She was a strong woman, gracious and strong and lovely. She was not educated, but she understood life.
Mother.
Azizi. Her name is Azizi.
We don't want your promise, they chanted.
When the US killed over 1 million civilians in Iraq, was that terrorism? When Israel terrorizes the Palestinian people every day, is that terrorism?
Let us speak. When we say that 67 borders, everybody around the world talks about 67 borders. But with some amendments, some swaps here and there.
Israeli officials quickly dubbed that a terrorist attack, and hours later, riots broke out, almost a pogrom, really. Israeli settlers throwing rocks and setting houses in Palestinian neighborhoods ablaze. It was shocking and horrifying. At least one Palestinian was shot and killed. CNN's Hadass Gold is in Jerusalem with more on what Israeli officials call revenge attacks.
But
it's easy to yell at me, but I didn't do this.
You are stealing my house.
And if I don't steal it, someone else is going to steal it.
No one is allowed to steal it يا عمي.
أنا دائما بخاف لما يطلعوا الجيران. أنا شفت قضية دار الغاوي لما حملوا أولادهم فجروا البواب وحملوا أولادهم زتوهم الساعة 3 الصبح برا. النسوان بالشرطات، النسوان بقمصان النوم، الأولاد كمان. فأنا خايفة على بيتي، خايفة على أولادي، خايفة على كل شيء.
We're going to face this eviction by being steadfast, by being persistent, by not leaving our homes, our rightful homes. We're going to fight until our very last breath. Anybody's happy memories in their home. You know, my childhood was here, my coming of age was here. I feel extreme fury towards the attempts of displacement at the hands of settler organizations and the Israeli government to displace us and our neighbors from Sheikh Jarrah. But I also don't feel much surprise. This is not something that is unorthodox for the Israeli government. This has been a continuation of the Zionist project in Palestine since 1948. This entire country was established through destroying Palestinian villages and displacing Palestinian refugees. And now this policy of colonial expansion has replaced an artillery with a judicial system that is inherently colonial, inherently asymmetrical and biased.
Fawzi Junaidi is 16 years old and already a veteran of the Israeli prison system. In December, he was visiting shops in his home city of Hebron when protests started around him. His arrest was caught on camera. His parents gave us permission to interview Fawzi. He says he tried to flee the protest and didn't take part. Despite that, Israeli soldiers pushed him to the ground.
One of them caught me, hit me on my chest with the butt of his rifle. He pushed me to the ground and then all started beating me. They arrested me and took me into detention and beat me again and cursed me.
Malek Galeth lives with her parents in the Jalazoon refugee camp in Ramallah.
مش حدا بدخل السجن بيطلع.
It made me grow. No one enters prison as a child and leaves as such. They didn't allow me to call my family or a lawyer before investigation. They used pepper spray on me, called me names,
Said
and
313 Palestinian minors are in jail for security offences.
بس الحياة مش كلها موت ولا حزن. الحياة لسه فيها أمل وابتسامة وحب.